Welcome back, everyone. I am playing Landstalker, The Treasures of King Noel,
Hey, Boat.
1993 Sega game.
How's it
Hello.
going?
Doing all right?
You have always told me about this game, and I can't wait to see it more than 15 minutes. You told me to play it like 16 times, and I said, okay.
I believe I even bought it for you.
I believe, yeah, you even gifted it to me. Give me a second here. Welcome back. It's me, Jerbichob. I'll be your host here, hosting the McBoat for the end of the Sega block.
And I'm McBoat, playing Landstalker.
Just give me 2 shakes to get my stuff set up. Hopefully, I put a hydrate command in chat, so make sure everybody in chat that you hydrate. It's important.
So this first probably couple minutes here, just kind of like telling basically an introduction to the game. Not controlling it, it's just him moving through, doing his treasure seeking. But the main character here, his name is Nigel.
All right, I'm good to go. And I don't know if this was announced, but I think 1 minute ago we've got a $50 donation from one Silver Marquee that says the hype train for the typing of the dead is now boarding. Chew. That's right. We have a bonus incentive for a game later this evening called Typing of the Dead. Make sure you are donating towards that when you hit next on the donation screen.
Is that our first hype train?
I think it's our first hype train.
Let's get on that hype train, guys.
Get on it. All right, so let's talk Landstalker. This is a Sega Genesis game. It's an adventure game.
It is.
And
both of us.
I'm gonna read from the Wikipedia right here.
Wikipedia.
And tell you a little bit about this. This was released for the Sega Genesis in 1992 in Japan and 1993 everywhere else. Players take on the role of a treasure hunter named Nigel as he navigates the three-dimensional world through an isometric viewpoint. Just talking to Boat the other night, Sega Genesis had a lot of cool like isometric viewpoint games.
They did.
Which I'm always a fan of isometric pixel art, so.
Yeah, as am I, and actually one of my top favorite, games from the NES is Solstice, which also utilized the isometric.
And then there's also Light Crusader, which is a treasure game. It's just, What's going on in here in the intro?
So we got these goons here. They were chasing this character Friday, and Nigel is actually helping out Friday to escape from them. Apparently, Friday's seen some treasure and has piqued the interest of Nigel. And of course, the treasure is the treasure of King Noel. That's the title.
It's the subtitle, The Treasure of King Noel. This game was a major and critical and commercial success, and it had a spin-off called Lady Stalker Challenge of the Past, which was released in Japan for the SNES. We should try to find that at some point and see if there's... I'm sure there's an English translation for it at this point. Yeah.
I have been on the hunt for it, but I haven't found it.
You're going to be searching, as Nigel, you're going to be searching for clues that lead to the treasure of King Noel. You've got outdoor areas, you've got dungeons. Nigel, from the beginning of the game, can actually jump, swing his sword, climb ropes and ladders, and talk to various NPCs.
Apparently ride really cool big birds.
And Link couldn't jump until Breath of the Wild, so... He does look like... let's just be truthful, he does look a little like Link.
In their treasure chests, you're going to be fine scattered all over.
Yeah.
There are chickens that you can
pick up. We could say
pick
there's
up.
a loose inspiration.
Very loose.
Yeah,
Very loose.
So don't forget, chat, keep those donations going for Typing of the Dead. We don't want to slow down. This is all
jump
for
on that train.
Feeding America.
Jump on that train while it's
you know what?
There.
You can do something for yourself too. We have prizes. You can type in !prizes in chat. You can find out some information about donation incentives. All right, so we are navigating a dungeon. I like the big treasure chests.
Yes.
Those definitely stand out. And there's just like I've always thought about the concept of treasure chests, though. Like in real life. Like, how actually... People didn't just leave treasure chests in caves, right?
Especially scattered around like this.
Yeah.
Like this. Yeah.
And obviously they have like,
realistic.
keyholes on them, but like they're apparently easy to break open.
Especially Link, you know, going back to Zelda, just kicking them and they just kick right open. Yeah, the whole like even like pirates and buried treasure thing. That's pretty. It's pretty rare.
I think this is really encouraging me that at some point in my life I do need to get some sort of treasure chest and put it somewhere. The Legend of Curly's Gold.
Oh no! Oh no!
Can you make that jump?
I don't think you can there.
You said you come back to this dungeon later in the game, right?
Yeah. Just taking a slow raft ride here.
And you've already found like a bunch of hearts.
Peaceful ride.
To kind of help you.
Yes. Oh, it's going a little faster there. That's all right.
Oh, we just got an $18 donation from John McDaniel with a comment that just says 2. 2.
The number 2?
And John, I think, selfishly voted to keep his beard. I mean, it seems a little... I'm going to allow it, right? But it doesn't really seem fair. But I think, you know, he's got an interest here. Oh, it's the classic falling asleep trope, also famous in Zelda games.
You know, he face planted after he fell out of the waterfall, the cave waterfall, and just...
I love the detail in here. I love the stuff on the walls. It's really nice, big sprite work.
Oh yeah, I've heard of those. No idea. There's the one who found me, face planted on the ground.
Can you pet the doggo? Can you pet the doggo? You're attacking the doggo?
I'm trying to attack. I'm trying to actually pick him up.
Arf! Arf arf! Arf arf! You can ride the doggo, does that count?
There's a reason why I'm trying to pick him up and I can't pick him up.
There's something that happens if you can pick up the dog?
Yeah, so there is a hidden life force on the statue, and you have to pick up the dog and throw him on top of the statue.
And is the pickup command to pick up the dog the same as the talk button?
It's the same as the swing your sword and talk button. So
oh, so it's like you have to hit him at a certain angle?
Yeah. Not gonna happen.
Not gonna. It's of course. This has never happened before on the stream. Books.
It's my duty to make records and perform healings. What do you want? Bring a new book to me. Yes, there's some neat stuff with these books. So
that's an awakening book. It's essential in curing hallucinations.
Mm-hmm.
An anti-curse book. Do you guys? Everybody in chat has an anti-curse book at home, right?
Necessary, absolutely necessary. So yeah.
A detox book. I believe that's Goop by. What's this one?
That's the save.
Oh, nice. We've got a $10 donation from Biblialex that says, "We've been trying to reach you about typing of the dead." Awesome. Let's see where that typing of the dead is at. Targets. Typing of the Dead is at $224 out of 1,000, so we're about a quarter of the way there.
Just gonna steal your e-geek from your treasure chest there.
Oh, you've got to go see the old
Old
man.
man.
No, it's old man.
Old man.
No. Old man.
Old man. Old man at the waterfall shrine. I feel like, what's e-geek? It's like a healing.
That's like the
Healing
herb.
herb.
It's like your
Yeah.
herb, your
Yeah.
traditional video game herb.
And of course, you do have some equipment. So you have your sword. You have like a.
You gotta have your boots. I also
an
have.
armor
I like how
piece,
you have
and
none
then
equipped, but it definitely shows
a hand,
a glove. Like,
yeah. There's a variety of things you'll end up acquiring throughout this game. Just going through and stealing people's stuff. So.
a life stock. Now, are those hit points? It says stock, which makes me think lives. Those are actually like hit
Those
points.
are your, the hearts.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So okay. I like also how it says like 10 golds.
Golds. Yes.
You have to have 10 golds. I hope everybody in chat is donating their golds towards Feeding America.
Yes, please. Donate your golds.
Or dollars, but you can also donate golds.
We're here in Masan. We're on this island.
Again, I'm
Lots of
really I
stuff.
love the art in this game thus far.
Yes. Fun art. There's good art, and then just the story too is pretty interesting, especially when you
Aren't ya? I like how it says
do get
"aren't ya?"
involved with a number of NPCs that you have to help and stuff.
Yeah.
and it's fun.
His name's Pockets. We must find the old man.
You guys making fun of me. Unlike Super Mario RPG, you cannot bounce on the beds.
Oh yeah. Oh man, we're gonna have to get a Super Mario RPG at some point.
Yes. I was already in here.
So you just
Okay.
are you just like gathering your supplies and stuff before you start heading out for questing?
Yeah. More go at this dog.
Now, there are multiple towns, or is it
No.
like a central town?
Can
or-
happen. There are multiple towns. There's a couple. One, at least it's a city. It's a pretty sizable city. Remember from the map earlier, there was, I think, kind of down in the middle.
Okay. Okay. Oh, the bridge is broken. Possessed by evil spirits.
Oh man.
It's always evil spirits. But you have a detox book, or what was it called? An anti-curse book.
But we have to go back to that building in any of those towns to get the anti-curse book.
Okay,
I
we
get
don't
it.
actually have the anti-curse
I don't have
book.
it with me.
I mean, but everybody in
Oh.
chat has an anti-curse book.
Oh,
at home,
yeah.
for sure.
Sometimes there are hidden paths that you can, of course, cut down as well.
Okay.
These trees come in handy later,
Whoa.
or
you can
giant
go-
bushes,
Oh.
but they end up being like portals,
Oh.
so you can get across the island very quickly.
That's cool. Fast travel.
hmm
Punjab Chowdhury reminds us that, Feeding America provides meals for more than 40 million people each year. Yes, and $1 that you donate actually translates to 10 meals. They're able to stretch that dollar to help people out quite significantly. So every dollar you guys donate turns into 10 meals.
Two ways to go here. Let me go this way. Yeah, this is where I face planted, right here. Alright, I'm gonna come back to that. There was a path I passed. That's I think where the actual shrine is, because that's the waterfall.
That's the waterfall?
That's where I fell.
Okay.
Face planted right here.
Yep. That's where the old man is, too.
The old man should be down below in that shrine. That's right. That's the exit. Yeah, it's up here.
So there are secret paths like that tree? Are you ever able to take that tree out for a secret path, or is it just kind of leading you along? Like, do you ever get an item that helps? Do you ever get like items to help get you to new areas?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. And not everything. Like that tree probably can be cut down, and I think there is a special sword you need to cut down those trees.
This is not looking like a friendly area.
That one looks a little precious, but. All the enemies make the same noise. And then yeah, I can go up, and I can go down here. All right, I can go down more. So let's go up this way first.
We haven't seen you fight too much in this game.
Yeah, this is the first enemy.
Is it a bubble? Oh my gosh, you're fighting bubbles.
Fighting bubbles, and this is they respawned immediately. So as soon as I left the room, came back into the room. Great way to build yourself up too. Just building up golds and whatever.
You gotta get your golds.
I make this jump.
First try. Found key.
I found a key. I'll need that, I'm sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump down.
So I like the fact that it's making use that there's like multiple like layers to the dungeons. Really taking advantage of that isometric view.
Yes.
The soundbite for that is,
yes. This is the normal attack. It's being planted on the ground. You can do a jump attack, which does. I don't know if it does more damage necessarily, but it is helpful strategic use. But yeah, the enemy noises. Oh no.
I don't think you meant to do that. You know what I like to do is get across on the first try.
On the first try?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to disappoint you, Jared.
Oh man, you got hit by a bubble.
Got hit by a bubble. Lost one of my life forces.
One of your life forces.
Press the button.
So I'm curious, chat, you're a little quiet, chat. Has anybody out in chat played Landstalker before? One of those Sega Genesis games that I feel like has gotten a lot more recognition in like the last decade, but and this game came out in 1993. It's never a Sega kid, so I don't remember it.
I definitely do.
Did you rent it or you owned it?
I owned it. And it's a good. I played it again maybe last year or so, and it's a good 20-hour game.
Yeah.
To actually go through the whole thing and. And it does have the game saves, so that's handy too. So you can just play an hour or two and up later.
The sound effect of the bubbles is really getting me. Like that's not the.
Again,
it's not the sound I would imagine a bubble saying.
all the enemies will do that. Let's see. I think I need to go.
Do you actually have to equip your key, or do you just use it? Okay.
How to use it.
So far, we've only faced
Ooh,
bubbles.
That did a sound when I did that one.
Is there anything in this? Is this the bubble dungeon? Is there anything else?
We shall see.
So, does it follow the traditional format? Is there a boss at the end of this level?
I don't know if every one of these does, but there are a good number that do. Okay, so that stayed lit, and I heard it make a little noise, so it must have turned on something back here. Definitely has a puzzle element as well, so again, another kind of Zelda thing.
There's no map in this game, right? You have no way to you just kind of have to memorize the layout.
Yeah.
So do the dungeons get more like labyrinthian as you go?
Oh yes.
Okay. I'm already noticed that like haven't we been to this area like 4 times? But you're finding switches and kind of chipping away at it in a way. These dang bubbles, guys.
I think that's more eek. Alright. I'm handy. I think I opened the bridge. I think that's what that one button that made a noise. Or no, it opened this.
Oh, okay, we got stairs.
It opened these guys, so they moved out of the
way. Okay, we're in a new area. Oh no, these are not bubbles.
So that jump technique, handy here.
These are not bubbles, but they die the same way as bubbles.
They make the same sounds. Hey, I think that's
Prospero.
that old man.
His name's Prospero. What a noisy boy. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Prospero. What do you want? Your livestock, old man. You came here looking for the treasures of King Null. I'm sorry, but I know absolutely nothing about the treasures.
You don't? Really? You don't?
However, I did come across a fragment of a document from the Legend of King Null just the other day. What did it say? What did it say? Long, long ago, in the age of King Null, a vast horde of soldiers came to this land. Why here, the war was on the continent. What good is an island to soldiers? They must have come to protect something very valuable of King Null's. Of course, that's it. Wait. There's no reason to assume they were protecting the king's treasures. Maybe not, but I can just feel it. Anything else? I'll look it up in my books. Stop by later. I may have something for you by then. Donate money to make me stop doing the voices.
Or donate even more money so he does all the voices and extra voices.
All right, we're getting the plot. We've gotten some plot. We've gotten some exposition here. We know. And then the bubbles. Are we gonna get the bubble lore? Like, why all these bubbles are evil? Are they just cave bubbles? Is there an entire town of bubbles? Have the bubbles seceded from the nation and forming their own country? Like,
I wonder if I bet the booklet probably
Actually, let me consult the host manual for more information about the Landstalker. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if there's any other nuggets of lore. Okay, mostly creatures of ogres, skeletons, ghosts, golems, and more. Many can be avoided or killed for gold or other collectibles, while others must be killed to advance the plot. There are several side quests in the game. There you go. Nothing about the bubbles. We don't know. That's addressed in the sequel, Lady Stalker.
Evil bubble. Oh, hey, that's this is a new little pit here.
Pax Scott said, "I bet even the Fire Nation is terrified of the bubble Nation."
Hey, this guy moved. He moved.
Oh, he inched up. They're not alive, are they? I don't know.
Anything
So
over
did
there?
you get anything? You didn't get any items in that dungeon? Like
Yeah, just a livestock.
a
That's
livestock. You didn't get anything like.
No.
Okay. But you needed to go there to get some story.
Some story, and then he said to come check back later.
The old come back and check later. Ah, the bridge.
They fixed it.
We're elaborating a plan now. Please don't disturb us. That's it. Nigel, a terrible tragedy occurred as soon after he left, of course. After we managed to fix the bridge, gummy thugs marched in, kidnapped Farah. Oh, my little girl.
Oh, Farrah's the one who saved me. Oh.
They knew. They planned
Yeah.
this whole thing.
Talk to the distraught mayor.
Oh, please save my Farah.
Ooh, I think I have enough golds.
You got golds? You got 65 golds.
I got enough golds to get the life force that's for sale. I don't have anything I need there.
And don't forget, chat, you can donate your golds to help out Feeding America. And, you know,
I do
if
not
you
have
donate
enough.
your golds, you could be eligible for many prizes. There's lots of prizes in here. I was looking, I mean, again, if I were me, I'd be going for that Metroid Dread Bounty Hunter bundle. But there's some cool stuff. We've got some handmade items that are absolutely, like, one of a kind. You're not going to find these in the store, so make sure you go for them. And then, of course, a PS5. An actual PS5. Which you can play games such as Horizon Forbidden West, which is one of your favorites, Boat.
It is. Alright, let's see if this guy will talk to me now. Oh, he's gone. Pockets is gone.
That strange man flew off like the wind.
He is strange, especially old Pockets. I probably should stay here, shouldn't I?
10 golds for the night. You were at like half life forces. Guys, I don't know about you guys in chat. I only have one life force. I'm pretty sure I can only get hit once, and then, you know. I've never actually calculated my HP. I don't know how many hit points I have. Ow! Okay. Erica just hit me. I guess I'm okay. I have more than one hit point. It is 2 o'clock, and I'm going to look, where are we at here? So we've got Typing of the Dead at $224. We'll just say $225 even, and we are at $1,500, $1,560 of our $10,000 goal. So those donations have slowed down a little bit. So chat, you guys got to keep those donations coming in. Go tell your friends. Go tell your loved ones. Spread the word. It's all for charity. It's all for Feeding America. We are playing games for 36 hours, and we are only 3 hours in. So we've got 33 hours left to go. So there's plenty of content for everybody. I know we've been playing some retro games, but we've got some new games on the docket as well. Take a look at our schedule. If you type in !schedule, you can find out about those. And again, we've got more bonus games than Typing of the Dead that you are going to want to see. Tomorrow, we actually even have an entire. Let me just name some of the blocks that we have here for you, because we've named our blocks. So even though it was not officially named, we're kind of in the Sega Genesis block, and then we kind of have a puzzle block, sort of. Bubble Bobble, Shovel Knight, sort of weird. Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon is really a genre-bending game, and that's my run. I'll talk about it more then, but it doesn't really fit into one bucket.
Nice.
Then we have the Where in the World block, where we have Where's Waldo for the NES, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, and GeoGuessr, which is awesome. We have a multiplayer mayhem block tonight. We have, in the overnight hours, we have the Powered by Taco Bell block, which is literally because they're just going to be eating Taco Bell at 2 a.m. We have the Dance Like Nobody's Watching Because Nobody Is Watching block, early-ish tomorrow, Sunday morning. We have the Block of Shame. You're not going to want to miss that. We have the Shmup Showcase. We have a Beverage block. We have a Smooth Moves block. And then we have multiplayer mayhem again tomorrow night. And then, even that, we have roulette for games, which those are a mystery. Nobody knows what's going to happen. We have a wheel. We'll spin that wheel, and mayhem will happen. Well, not mayhem. Chaos. Chaos.
Thumpa thumpa, yo.
Thumpa thumpa, yo. Thumpa thumpa.
Thumpa thumpa, yo. So, sacrifice era, it looks like.
No.
For whatever reason. You know, as you do.
And you can't get out of these incredibly thick trees, the size that they're your size. So obviously you can't get past them.
You are correct. And of course, when you're near obstacles, your sword doesn't completely
do a full swing.
Yeah, so
this kind of makes it like a Souls-like, because that's pretty much how it is in Dark Souls. So was this the first Souls-like game?
No, but I want it.
Is that a heart?
Yeah, it's a livestock.
That's what a livestock looks like in IRL. So that's like the size of you.
Yes.
Phantom Knight in chat says, donate or the untitled goose gets cooked. I'm just going to say, if you're a fan of the goose, you might want to stick around for tonight's evening show. We might have a little something for you. And I don't know how people feel about the goose getting cooked. Some people might want that. I've heard the goose works in mysterious and scary ways.
Ooh. I'm intrigued.
Also, he put my rake in the lake the other day, and I wasn't very happy about that.
Pockets, what are you doing here? He ran away. And this chicken is running so fast.
That is the fastest chicken I've ever seen in my life. The person just hiding behind the trees. Stop, I'm so scared. Papa followed them to the shrine.
There's one from the other village. So these villages are like, you know, enemies.
Pocket says the goose is going to be loose at the evening show. Oh, man. Oh, you got another life force. I'm serious. I think it's the fastest chicken I've ever seen in anything.
And somehow I picked it up. I didn't even do it.
Like, if we could just harness that chicken and put it in a wheel, we would have solved all of our energy crisis problems.
May the goddess bless you.
Meow, meow, meow. So I've noticed in the upper left, you have like a sword meter, but we haven't utilized that yet, right?
Right. So there are a number of different swords. Again, kind of Link Zelda inspired in that way.
What? Wait, what was that thing you just attacked?
That
was weird.
Fungus thing. I don't know.
That was
some
weird
mushroom
looking.
guy.
Okay, it's like a foot fungus. That's what it is now.
But yeah, that meter will come in handy on other types of swords.
Okay.
So I think there is like a fire sword, and you have so many uses before you have to recharge it.
It's Pockets again.
What are you doing here, Pockets?
Oh, the land side? Yes, well, we seem to have run out of luck. The village was empty, and I searched for valuables. All I found was some old statue of the mayor's house. Pockets! You need to stay out of other people's houses.
But I want to get through.
Looks like you'll need a bomb. I'm telling you, we're calling those foot funguses now. Those, they're disturbing looking.
They are. And I think some can like infect you, which is what one of those books comes in handy for. I don't have much of anything still.
Now, hey, Bo, I have a real quick question. We're playing this on the actual Sega Genesis, but is Landstalker available like on modern consoles? Has it been re-released on any of the collections or anything?
There's at least one collection it's been re-released on, and it is the Sega collection you can get on the Nintendo Switch.
The Sega collections, and I think that's also on Steam and stuff. So it is on there. So
I think that same one. I think you're right. It is a cross-platform collection.
Okay,
so
you can, if you did want to play this game, it is available on modern stuff, which is cool. If you like old classic adventure games, which again I will play. I promise, at some point in my life.
I can actually help save Kara before time runs up.
I'm still laughing that every enemy dies the same way.
Yes. Oh, I'm running into something here. What's this?
Oh, secrets. Oh, I was wondering how they're going to handle after 10 life stocks. You've got one bigger life stock. Why do they have two faces?
I know, it's so creepy. And of course, a different type of color bubble, but it takes more hits. And then this guy was hiding. And I'm dead.
We have a $10 donation from Affirmation Chick, and it's just a picture of a keyboard and a zombie. I think that means it's for typing of the dead, which is awesome. Keep them coming. Thank you, Affirmation Chick. That puts us up to 1570. We're so close to 1600.
One of these.
So many bubbles. So many bubbles.
Alright, full health.
So when you have, okay, I was wondering, so the full heart represents 10, so then I
Yeah.
gotcha.
This, Jared, does this look like a cave yet? You would,
I would not go into a cave
into
like
this?
that. I wouldn't. I also like how there's another statue. It's like no, I would not go there. I would not go in there.
big nope on that one.
It's a big nope, yeah. What are those? Wooden planks?
Just like debris, I guess.
Just debris. This definitely looks different than some of the other areas. This looks like it was, we're in some ruins. Ruins.
You can tell by the edge of this, I can't jump.
Is that,
No, it
is
won't
it?
let me.
Okay, so you can't actually make
Can't
that
fall
jump.
or jump.
I will make a negative comment about this game. And it's that the music is somewhat repetitive and not exciting.
Very repetitive. I mean, it's from the enemy sound. It's
Yeah,
the
I know.
same
It's like they didn't
one.
put a lot of budget into the sound
So-
design.
They're like, that's good enough.
Yeah. But everything else is really cool.
Remember how to do this.
So you've got to get across, or is there something you have to unlock? Do the face statues do anything? Does that person know? Or they just said they used something strange on the door or the
Yeah,
cave?
the door.
So is there an item that you don't have?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Meow, meow,
Oh.
meow, meow.
There might be a hidden thing here.
Oh, we have a $10 donation from John McDaniel that just says trying. And that's also going for typing of the dead. Thank you, John. I hear a toad shout every time he hits an enemy with the jump attack, but that might be just me.
I hear that. I hear that.
Hey! Ow!
Alright, I guess I'm not doing anything in here yet. Now swamps do. If you fall into a swamp here, it will hurt you.
Well, we don't want that.
Yeah.
You know, like video games made me think, video games and just media in general from the 90s made me think that like swamps and quicksand would be much more prevalent.
Yeah.
And, you know, that poison monsters would exist in swamps. Swamps are actually very vital to our natural ecosystem and don't get the credit they deserve. So.
You're right.
Shout out the swamps.
Hashtag swamps. So we're gonna go revisit that old man. See if he knows anything else.
So many bubbles. Like I'm also the menu always makes that sound when you open it, and I'm always like, what's going wrong?
Error.
Hey! Like really, like there's 1,000 bubbles. And you seem to hate every single one of those bubbles.
Every single
You have not let a bubble live, I don't think. Now, is this the game Bubble Bobble? Am I getting my wires crossed? Is this not Bubble Bobble? Okay, because it's got a lot of bubbles.
A lot of bubbles.
But
not
Bubble Bobble is coming up next in roughly 13 minutes. I do not know that.
But you have to check behind bushes because sometimes you'll find some goodies that are out of sight as well. I think there was only one thing in there.
In response to your query, it is being investigated. So we're back here.
Yeah, I wanted to see if this old man was still here because I don't remember what to do next.
The Gummy Tribe is controlled by the Orcs. Farah must be in danger. Go to the Marshine and save Farah. Please hurry, Nigel. I'm just gonna voice this guy.
But I need a thing. I need a thing.
You have the thing I need? Wait, I just saw that guy move.
But they're harmless.
Sounds like our next runner is up and at them. We're gonna have 30 minutes of Bubble Bobble coming up at you shortly. Boat, you've got about 9 minutes here to
save Kara if I can.
Yeah. And impart any final thoughts on Landstalker.
Just it's a fun game. I've played it, multiple times years, and it's just a fun game to go back to every so often, and of course if you've never played it, just checking it out on again the Sega collections on the modern systems have it, and it's just a neat thing to check out, especially if you are remotely of a fan of like Legend of Zelda series. You easily enjoy it.
And imagine we haven't gotten you're still in the early stages here.
Mm-hmm.
But we haven't gotten many new swords or things that kind of change up stuff.
Exactly.
And I'm sure it gets harder, of course.
Yes.
Right now it's just bubble murder.
Bubble City.
Wait, where's that? Is that Fast Chicken? Has it slowed down?
That's the other village.
Oh, okay.
Alright. I think I need to go back to that village. I think there's something there I need. I'm gonna buy... this now that I can afford it.
One life force the size of a giant heart-shaped squishmallow. Squishmallow, you say? Yes, we have one. It is a donation incentive. You could win it if you donate a minimum of just $10. And it's Cinnamon the Squishmallow. It's adorable. You can find out about more at fourscore7pongs.com/prizes. Obviously, we'll show it off later. We've got it here. You can see it. Actually, it's right here. I lied. It's right here. And we're keeping it in plastic for the lucky winner. The lucky winner. It's safely sealed in plastic, so. And it's tossable, too. It's Cinnamon the frozen yogurt squishmallow. Need to make sure that's very important. Oh, we have a $20 donation from Gidget3am that says Genesis for life. And let's get that typing of the Dead game. Yes, let's go. Typing of the Dead is, I believe, at 8 p.m. So we have just under 6 hours to get that done. And that brings up the grand total for the Sega Nintendo poll from 104 to 162. Nintendo still has it by $60. We have a Derp in chat. Hey, Derp, how's it going? That chicken?
Fast chicken?
That chicken is a fan of Coca-Cola. You found that's the idol. That's probably what you need.
That's what I need. Why is it all the way back here again? That's
I don't know.
weird.
Let's see if Boat can get back to the dungeon in the next 3 minutes. The bubbles.
Weird mushrooms.
Foot fungus. Wow, we have a 100. Well, actually, we've got 2 donations. We've got a $100 donation from Derp with a heart emoticon. Thank you, Derp. And we have a $16.16 donation from Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you so much. which now brings us to $381 for Typing of the Dead, and we're up to 1716. So we already surpassed 1600.
Ooh,
So
open the door.
you've raised over $100. You've raised, I think, over $200 in this run here. So, oh man, it's Marble Madness, but not.
first bubble. Marble Madness. Yeah, I'll have to get a. Oh no!
Did you lose all your life forces?
I did. As long as you have Eek in your inventory, Friday will use it to revive you.
Oh, okay.
It's nice. But there's quite a bit I'm still gonna have to do in here, so I think I'll just probably call it here.
All right, we're gonna call it here for Landstalker. Let's give a round for Boat. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We are going to be coming
watching.
up next with Bubble Bobble from Miranda on the NES, and that's going to give us some setup time to get that running. So we're going to take a commercial break. Again, our commercials you do not want to miss. Unlike other commercials that you want to go, you're not going to want to miss the commercial. So we'll be right back in about 5 minutes or so with Bubble Bobble. Stay tuned.